Welcome to the tutorial for using community maps and grid references.
Make it a part of your plan.
A map of your community is a great asset and is an integral part of your emergency plan.
Make sure you understand your community map and that you use it.
It is imperative that all responders and community families are aware of the map, how to use it, and understand the content of the map. You should, if possible, upload a version of the appropriate maps to your mobile device. Using a grid reference with your map enables you to be able to communicate exact locations to evacuees and also to the emergency response teams. How to use a 4-figure grid reference.
The vertical lines crossing the map from top to bottom are called eastings. The numbers increase in an easterly direction.
The horizontal lines crossing the map from one side to the other are called northings. The numbers increase to the north.
Here are some things for you to remember. On an OS map, each grid square is 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer or 1 square kilometer. When you give a grid reference, always give the easting first. Remember, along the corridor and up the stairs.
A 4-figure grid reference can be used to pinpoint a location on your map to within an area measuring 1 square kilometers. To find the number of the square, start at the left-hand side of the map, then go east until you get to the easting crossing through the bottom left-hand corner of the square you want. Write this number down. Now, move north until you get to the northing that crosses the bottom left-hand corner of the square you want. Look at the number of this grid line. Now, add it to the 2-digit number that you already have. Well done. This is your 4-figure grid reference.
In this sample map, the church is in grid square 2146. The school is in grid square 2148. The yellow drop-in is in grid square 2645. The blue drop-in is in grid square 1749.
Sometimes it is necessary to be even more accurate. How to create a 6-figure grid reference. Here is how to do it. First, Find the four-figure grid reference but leave a space after the first two digits. In this case, you can imagine that each grid is divided into 100 tiny squares. The distance between one grid line and the next is divided into tenths. When you get to the easting at the left-hand side of the grid square you want, keep moving east and estimate or measure how many tenths across your symbol lies. Write this number after the first two digits. Next, move north from the bottom left-hand corner of your grid square and estimate how many tenths your symbol is from this point. Now, simply put them together to create a six-figure grid reference.
In this sample, the blue drop pin is located at 17, 4, 43, 3,